Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Oh, hello, and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Now today's a bit of a weird one for some reasons. I'm over here. What's going on? Stop panicking. This is for production reasons. I'm over here on my laptop. I'm doing a video game, well, series of video games. It's the unplaying of the Blair Witch Project PC games. More on which later. Well, the unplaying nature of it. Now, and in keeping with the Blair Witch theme that I'm currently having, I've since bought these off eBay. Blair Witch, there's 3 games: Big Pack, Volume 1, Rustin Parr, Volume 2, The Legend of Coffee and Rock, and Volume 3, The Ellie Kedwood Sale. Now these all come out in the year 2000. Now I do remember these coming out, back in the day, but I was never a PC gamer. I never played, I was all home computers like the Spectrum, Amstrad Commodore, mainly Spectrum, but also consoles later on. Obviously I'm aware of the PC games and whatever, but I never really did it, apart from like Doom 95, and when I went through a phase, quite a number of years now ago, where I went through getting all the emulators and ROMs for the 8-bit and 16-bit systems. But other than that, no, it's for some other reason. I think because the price of what you'd have to pay to keep up with the latest games and so on. I know the PC for years, as the years have gone on, I've always seemed to stay one step ahead at least of the consoles and whatever in terms of graphic power and all things, technical stuff like that. So I was happy, with consoles. My mates had consoles, various consoles and computers. So no one really, I never knew anyone who used PC, or maybe one person ish that used PCs as a gaming thing. But it's kind of out of my price league at the time. But anyway. Like I say, got me PC, my laptop here. Edit on my desktop computer upstairs, but it won't be able to film anything upstairs. So lots of things everywhere. So this is it. I've got Mr. Wren hiding the logo of the manufacturer of the laptop. There are other laptops available. Stop panicking. I'm not advertising now. Let's say the only issue I had when buying these, even though I bought them pretty cheap, was compatibility issues, because you got to think these are 16 years old, these games, and this laptop was made, or at least I bought it this year. So, and I've had a go of installing one of them Volume 1 Rustin Parr, and it hasn't worked. But this is kind of like, I'm just a bit of a weird one, like I say, with the whole installing, and see what you reckon, because there might be someone out there who's a bit more knowledgeable than me about these kind of things, and if they can help me and so on. I'll let you know what happens. So let's install Blair Witch Volume 1 Rustin Parr. Okay, so now you see we've got a slightly joint angle for this one. That's me with the cursor. I've got to find the thing, so there you go, this PC. And I put the disc in as I've demonstrated, and there it is. Let's install it. Let's have a go. Like I say, it didn't install properly, it's a bit weird. And you hear it churning away there, the sound. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for it to do its thing. See the thing in. So after I realised it wasn't working, I went online to find answers. There we go. Doing stuff. Yeah, let's press yes. Let's be brave. There we go. Okay, there are other apps available that do clean systems. It just comes up every now and again. Doing stuff. It's whirring. Okay. Yeah, so just let's say after realising I did try it, a week or so before this, because I wanted to play a bit of the game before actually doing a video on it and so on. Let's check let's press it. Should we be hilarious and choose Italian? No, because I'd get confused. I don't watch Italian. Anyway, there it is. Don't be scared. Yeah, so I was just wondering. Oh, there we go. Let's have to press next for all this. So it comes up with scary images. So anyone under 15, you should have really left this a long time ago because it's actually too scary for you. So let's press all these yeses. Next, you see it's all loaded up in these. Oh, there we are. These early 2000s kind of graphics and what have you, and these loading bars and so on. So let's say after I got some music as well. I'll listen to that. That's scary, isn't it? So yeah, after not realizing it's not going to work properly, I went online to see if I can find answers as to if there's any patches or anything that I can install and so on to make it work, and couldn't really find anything. Oh, that's scary. So I couldn't really find any kind of things on it, and to be honest, it was only these games were only available on the PC. It's strange, really, isn't it? Put it to anything else, any consoles or anything. So I thought, oh bugger, I can't do a proper video that I want to do for this kind of thing. So I thought maybe I'm gonna use another game perhaps with a witch in. So I was thinking maybe Banjo-Kazooie, because my remit for these retro game videos is the ones that I've got physically, not like stuff I can just play on emulators and whatever. So Banjo-Kazooie has a witch in. I think she's called Gruntilda, but I thought no, I'll save Banjo-Kazooie for another time. But there's also a game called Granny's Garden, which people of a certain vintage in Britain might remember from the primary school. It's a children's game, but has a big scary witch in there. Scary for a 9-year-old perhaps. Maybe in this day and age, youths might say, "Oh, that looks rubbish now." All in its teletext style graphics, although they won't even know what teletext is. But you get them a point, perhaps. So I thought, okay, there's nothing I can really play with witches in that I know of. So what about woodland games in woods in like forests and whatever? I've got a few like Revenge of Shinobi, Mystic Defender, Sleeper Robin Hood for one of the the 8-bit computers I've got. But they just have levels with forests on. They're not like a game based on forests or woods or anything. So I thought, okay, what about Evil Dead? I've got Evil Dead, was it Fistful of Boomstick, the original Xbox? But again, that's got, even though the films obviously the woods are a big part of the films, they don't really have. It's just like a town that you're in a town basically. There's no woods to speak of, so I can't really use that. Plus, I'll revisit the Evil Dead game as and when I do a review on the Evil Dead films. It ties in more obviously with them. So horror films or horror games, you've got Resident Evil games, you've got Silent Hill and what have you. But again, because they're attached to there's films of them, we'll probably revisit at some point. So I was stuck to it. So I thought, bugger it, I'm gonna do what I'm doing now. To show you folks at home, what say the camera reflection is a bit distracting, but it's 84%. It's almost loaded up. So I just thought maybe someone out there might be able to help me, and I'll show you the weird box that comes up. When I try and play it and so on. So we're just gonna play it out. It's at 92%. It's nearly done. So this is, like I said before, this is like the unplaying of Blair Witch, the PC game. I'm guessing this is Volume 1 that's not working. My logic is Volume 2 won't work either. Oh, here we go. Stuff's happening. So like you see there, it's you can play it on them games. And I've read like I say when I did some research on how to play it. Someone was saying if you got Windows XP, you might still have problems with it. So there we go, it's set up as finished. Scary Cleavage Nurse has told me so, and we'll play that, and we'll unload it. like I say, it didn't work. I don't expect it to work. It'll be hilarious if it does work, because it'll be the first time I want to play it. I genuinely want to play these games and get into the whole Blair Witch fever of it all, you know. So we'll see what happens if it does the same thing again. We are rolling, aren't we? Yeah. Yep. So is that showing up? Can you see that? I'll zoom in a bit. So it's saying that. What does that mean? That means that to me. Like I say, I got that last time. It's not doing it. I shouldn't think it would do. I'm just showing you what it does, what it says and what have you. Yeah, so that's what I get. Just back to me in the studio. So there you go. There's the unplaying of the PC game of Blair Witch. That's Volume 1. I'm guessing Volume 2 and 3 will do the same thing. It's weird it installs, but you know that message comes up. I don't know. Maybe someone out there will tell me what I should do, what website or what patch to look for, to search for, and so on. I'm running on my desktop upstairs and the laptop. Windows 10. There are other operating systems available. I'm not. But that's what I'm running. Is there anything that anyone can do? Because like I say, I've read reviews. They're supposed to be quite atmospheric and scary and whatever. It does, reading the instructions and what people have been saying online as well. The controls might be a bit getting used to and so on. But I do want to play it. It's weird, I've got the games. There's no downloads of the games I can find. Let's say it's not available on any other consoles or anything, so there you go. Anyone with any ideas on what to do it? This is kind of maybe should be a one-off kind of video. All the other retro game videos from now on I'll be playing the game, so stop panicking. I just don't want to show you all like the early 80s PC games, which surprise don't work on here, and I'll just watch it on install. It's a bit weird. So normal service will resume. Stop panicking. So just like, subscribe. Any comments, please let me know how to. Is there a way of doing this? Because like I say, I do want to play it. I'm intrigued. I'm getting the whole Blair Witch theme, and I have seen the latest film. So check out that review coming soon. I'm not sure when, but it's very soon. Other videos are available as well, coming up, I should say. So like, subscribe, comment down below. Not comment on me rude bit. I'm talking about the comment section. So tell your friends and everything. So yeah, and in the words of the new Cyrus, send the word.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.